I'm coming to you from the Voice of Evangelism Ministry Center, and this is our shipping department where every day Roger and several of his team work together to get your orders out from the internet, from the Manifest telecast, your phone orders. And partners may have never seen this, but they do tape duplication. They put albums together. Larry, come over here. This is the man you hear from if you haven't. Sometimes you'll have an order that something doesn't work out right, or maybe the duplication process wasn't correct, or you have a question. So Larry's Pfister. Larry, you've been with me for how long? I mean, if we totaled the time.
14, 15 years.
How do you like working here?
I love it.
You love the people too, don't you? You like
yeah.
hearing from the people. We get some sweet people that call. And
This is not a stressful job.
but you enjoy it.
That's how I look at
No,
it.
because it's ministry and you enjoy it with the people and you know what you're doing. I mean,
Yeah.
and the people call and say, "Can you help me with this?" And Larry's been a blessing. And our whole staff, our guys here that are working, you can see them working here and pulling orders.
These guys are good too.
And they do a lot of work. All day long, they're doing a steady work. And let's look at this. This is the book shelf here. So they'll pull a book. Here's the number, for example. If you order BK 1GB, Imparting Generational Blessings, that's some of our older books, really good. But my secretary's, though, we're almost out of this one. My secretary's favorite book in the world, Gina and Cherie, and I can start naming them, Lay It On Me from the book of Ruth. This is from Ruth, and I guess it's because it's a story about a woman, maybe how they like it. But Gina used to go on and on about, oh, that's my favorite book in all the world. But a lot of our books are here. So then on this side are 2 tape albums. You see all of those that are available. And when we go to a conference, we only take so many of these because obviously you can't carry all of these with you. Now, a couple quick things, and that is, first of all, the Hebrew prophetic, let's try that again. The Hebrew prophetic Old Testament is available with the New Testament. You can get both. You can get them in Partners Edition, or a partner can get the regular edition. The Partners Edition, by the way, is the genuine leather, and the regular is the imitation leather. There's a difference between the two, but the content is the same, and I want you to know that. Now, eventually, when this trial that all of America is in is over, we've already talked to an architect to build the next facility on the property, and so your donation of $100 or more, this is the book called Now It Can Be Told, and this has old pictures. I went to a gallery and got old pictures, some color, some black and white. I'll tell you a cool story. We're going to dedicate the World Prayer Center April the 2nd, and I did not know this was not planned this way, but up here at the top of this rock was April the 2nd, 1978, when I built my first prayer altar in the mountain. I was married April 2nd, and now we're going to dedicate the World Prayer Center April 2nd. And again, me and another guy moved these rocks. Look at this big rock we moved, 2 of us. I used to move with one other man. I weighed 145 pounds, upright pianos up and down steps. And obviously, and when I was that age, I got a small hernia. So don't be doing that. So you got pictures, stories. Here's a picture of my mom. I'm going to show you how. My mom is still pretty in my book. She's 80-something. This is my mama. I got a whole thing called Who Is My Mother? Look at her. Look at this. This is my mama. See why my dad went so crazy when he saw her? He used to say that. Lord, brother, I tell you, when I saw your mama, I knew I was in love with her. So mama is still with me, and there's a story about her with some pictures there. So anyway, I think this is a keepsake. There's only 7,900 of these printed. Now, another thing we did, this is the book Secrets in the Third Heaven. A lot of people are getting this now. We only printed 15,000 copies, and we're going through those. But there is a card in here, Interviews of Life After Death. And when you get the book, the card has a access number on it, and you can go to your computer and watch interviews. These are not on YouTube. These are not on anything we've got. They're not on Facebook. They're only for those who got the book of people who've had life after death experiences, okay? Can one of you guys hand me the album? There's an album that comes with this. And listen, let me tell these guys, get a picture of them here. They don't want to be on camera, I know. Get a picture. They do a really, really wonderful job. Thank you guys for being back here, seriously. How you been?
Doing well.
Oh, all right. How you been, bro? Fantastic. They help. He also helps tape when we're having services. Standing at the Bema will be, if you get the Manifest offer, comes with the book. And this deals with something that probably for every believer is going to be very significant. It's when you stand before the Lord face to face and you're judged for words and deeds. And we go through a 2-hour study. So that will come with the book if you go ahead and get the Manifest offer. So basically, relating to the things that are inside the ministry, we're doing a lot of YouTube teaching on our official YouTube channel. You can go to that. We're also taping on the internet, especially when we don't have the ability to have services on Tuesday night with our people, but we're using the internet very heavy at this time. And as we said on another, we were in the studio taping, as we said there, we'll let you know about the Prophetic Summit, how we're going to handle that. Because that's really the most attended and most loved conference of the year, and it comes up at the end of April. We do not know what the government's going to do. We do not know what the state of Tennessee is going to do. We know the numbers of this virus keep going up. We know people that are outside the state contacting us, especially, and one inside the state that has it. And one lady, after 3 days, started recovering. Most people are recovering. Some people are not recovering well, and some have passed away. So we hate that for people. But, you know, sooner or later, this birth pain will end. We'll have a little bit of time of freedom. Then there'll be another birth pain somewhere, because we're really in the time of the end. Let me show you one more thing. Walk with me, Nathan. Gentlemen, continue on for the glory of God. Thank you for everything. This is our warehouse, and we used to have a partners conference, and we would open up the warehouse for one day and let everybody go through anything they wanted and purchase anything they wanted. And it was so funny. It was like the day, what is that, the Thanksgiving Day special that they do. I don't remember what they call that, but we'll have a conference. Maybe this October we'll do something. We'll take a day between services, and we'll let you come over here and you can shop till you drop, because there's some wonderful resource material here. And I want y'all to remember something too, that in the season that we're in, that we have 50 people that, if we combine them together, ISO, VOE, OCI, that we employ, that are paid, and their insurance is paid if they're full-time. The FICA is paid through the ministry, 7% is, and so many other things. And so these are people that help me keep it going. Pastor Rob, myself, and Brian are really the three ministers as far as the ministry aspect of these three ministries, but they keep it going. And so it's important that when you order product, you understand that not only are you helping to keep Manifest on the air, not only are you helping me to reach prisoners, not only helping me to feed poor people, we're increasing our giving to the poor people in West Virginia. One man feeds 150 people every day that without him would not be getting any food. We bumped up our giving there, because if I know anything about the Lord, that is that if I will help people in need, God will always take care of us. He that pitieth the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and the Lord shall repay him in his day of adversity. So that's we're not giving that up under no condition. I'm telling you right now. So God bless you. And we're going to bring you from, it's Tiffany's old office where she used to be. I'm going to sit there, sign some papers, and these are new partner papers, and I'm going to be talking to you while I'm signing. I know this is real different, but I'm occupying till Jesus comes, and I'm doing the work of the ministry at the same time, okay? So let's go now into that office, and then we're going to be back in touch with you with the message of the month, if you'll click on that.